Amen.
We all will be.
Okay.
So it's fine.
All right, this next poem is called Diaspora. Blue veins, scribbled and cold, rain diasporatic lifeblood, and pierce the intimacy of forgotten dream cries. The promised land is a land of broken promises built on imagined destinies, maintained through passive death. After I turn the light off, pulsing hands pledge terror, promise it as value, salute that value, defend the honor of that value, rape with the weapons of that value. Smokescreen salvation, redeeming those who did not need redemption. Time creates itself, and you are a fool to think it passes linearly. The sum of images eternal, her sum of images temporally unbound. Where survival is a strategy and roses smell gunpowder or cocaine or hydrogen or blank, dreams are not applicable. The color of violence, then, is the color of white over black, white over brown, white over red, white over yellow. The revolution of little girls is bloodlust. I bleed your pledge and stain your trembling hands. Smear the fucking blood. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, so this next piece is called The Master's House, which, if there are any Audre Lorde fans in the house, this is a shout out to her. Okay. Right now, a child is being raped, and right now, a woman is being beaten, and right now, a trans man is sucking somebody's dick to pay the rent, and right now, a woman is making your shoes for 50 cents an hour in China or Mexico or a U.S. prison, and right now, a black boy is killing or being killed in Los Angeles or Chicago or New York, and right now, a Latino boy is being frisked on the side of a Tucson highway, and right now, a dyke is being slandered and slain. While we watch faces turn into crosses for burning and rifles for fucking faggots, all the while assuring tolerance. Tolerance is not transformation. Amongst everything we celebrate, we are still cunts and bitches and dykes and wetbacks and faggots and niggers. So, to survive our skin is hard enough. To survive our pussy is hard enough. But to survive it in context of the new corporate agenda, to survive it in context of someone who gets off on sanctioning the way we laugh, dance, pray, fuck, cry, climb, learn, and fail, feels nearly impossible. So gather round, all ye feminists and dykes and wetbacks and niggers and faggots, because our manifesto has spilled out into a slough of leftist distortions, into pseudo-progressive bullshit, into a renaming but not dismantling of the status quo, into an extension of the master's privileges. Our lexicon of revolution has been stolen, banned, reinterpreted, and reappropriated. We can never dismantle the master's house using the master's tools.
Woo!
Okay, this next one is called The Universe. It's kind of a step back to look at the universe. Okay, so merge with, to ignite a connection with, to become through absorption. So we were the universe, and I am the universe, and I am inhaling my grandmother's exhalation in a different spot, but the same time within the universe. And Stalin and King Jr. and I, we are totems of the universe, staring at remnants of reflections of light which inhabit and form. And we burn each other, and we create each other, and we destroy each other, and we perpetuate each other, the universe and I. And death is an inside joke the universe plays, and life is an inside joke the universe plays. And we used to know them both, but now we've forgotten them both, and we fucking hate them both, but we love them both, and we create them both, which creates the universe. And often do we break a twig which bends a belt, which erases a star that we never saw, but will continue to see for centuries, because we are myopic dots, and we are omniscient blobs. And we circle, and we circle, and we circle until we explode into fear, until we shatter into joy, until we orgasm so profoundly that our ethereal liquor impregnates the cunt of the universe. Well, it inundates the black into white, into gray, back into black, and the universe takes another breath. Feeling it, girl. Okay, this is a haiku, so pay attention to these short lines.
Count the syllables.
Everyone count, make sure I get it right. Neoliberals, dressed in khaki and navy, assure me I'm fine. Fucking cat. So, as Adrienne Rich taught me, we don't always have to be explicitly writing about feminist issues to still be a feminist poet. So this is a confessional poem called Poem for a Dead Guy. So, and they tell me, you're cruel to sleep while he dies, but he was born to die. To disintegrate in his bare graveyard, bare because he is there. As much as pilots whose planes crash, or rebels who are shot in the head, or kids of color who wander onto the wrong block, or the great number of us who just stop breathing and turn blue in unattended beds. It comes in waves. It comes in waves that flow for 2 years, then ebb for a week, drowning you. And yes, this is a poem about a dead guy, and yes, this is formula. And yes, I love you now as much as I hated you then, and yes, I wish I could hate you now as much as I loved you then. And yes, I miss your money, and yes, I miss your power and your influence, and yes, I wish I could kill my mother for you. And oh, how sexist you were, and oh, how racist you were, and how much of a fuck-up you were, and how your family hated me. And oh, how those planes and drugs killed you, and oh, how Lucio killed you, and oh, how my mother and my sister killed you, and oh, how you killed you, and oh, how I killed you. And oh, how the music and the shirts and the irons and the TVs and the typewriters and the freedom fighters and the ketchup stains, how they killed you. How you killed you, how I killed you, how she killed you. And my stomach hurts. You are heckling and you fuck with me everywhere I forget to look. You are the red ball that I recognize while you convince me that you are not the red ball that I recognize. The clock ticking is the only signifier time continues. And you are the eel that killed me, and you are the drugs that killed me, and you are my sister and my mother that killed me, and you are the sex that killed me, and you are my trigger, and you are the trigger.
Yeah.
That's the end, yeah.